Most people hear the word chatbot and assume they all work the same way. You type a question, the AI replies, simple. But once chatbots start being used for real systems, like customer support, internal tools, or even legal and policy-based applications, that assumption starts to break. Because here's the real problem. Many chatbots sound intelligent, but they don't actually know your business data. They respond based on general knowledge, not on your documents, your rules, or your processes. That's where the difference between a regular chatbot and a RAG-powered chatbot becomes important. In this video, I'm not going to get technical or dive into how to build everything from scratch. Instead, I'll walk you through 3 simple workflows and use them to visually explain how regular chatbots are structured, how RAG chatbots are structured, and why that difference matters in real-world business use cases. If you're non-technical, this video is designed for you. The goal is to help you understand what's happening behind the scenes without overwhelming you with technical details. If you're into this kind of content, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for future videos. And if you're someone who's starting from scratch, you can check out our free community. We have step-by-step tutorials covering these services so you can learn how to build and deliver real solutions with confidence. All right, let's get into it.
Let's just start off with the regular chatbot. Here, the user asks a question and the AI responds directly from its general training. There is no extra step in between. That means the chatbot is not checking any documents, it's not searching a database, it has no access to company files, policies, or internal knowledge. So whatever answer you get is based purely on what the AI already knows from the training data. That can be useful for general questions, but when the question is specific to a business, a contract, or internal information, this approach becomes a RAG chatbot is data connected. Here, when the user asks a question, the process is actually pretty different. Before the AI responds, it first searches a knowledge base, usually company documents, the PDFs, policies, or internal data. Only after relevant information is retrieved does the AI generate an answer. So the response is not coming from memory alone, it is based on actual retrieved data. This is what allows the chatbot to answer questions accurately about things like company rules, legal documents, or support policies. So the key takeaway from this is this: a regular chatbot answers immediately while a RAG chatbot looks up information. So first of all, I have a normal chatbot connected over here. And in my normal chatbot, as the system message, I have told AI agent to behave as a general purpose AI chatbot for a law firm. So it will ask in some way whatever law related questions I have. But let's dive into a more specific kind of question. Let's say I want to ask my chat agent about what the clause 14 is in our client agreement. In this case, we do not have a knowledge base. So let's see what our chatbot answers with. So as you can see, it is giving us a message called I don't have access. So let me just open the AI agent. Okay, so here the output is I don't have access to your specific client agreements or its clauses. So it is basically saying I do not have the knowledge required to answer this question of yours. Let's make this a RAG chatbot. All you have to do is connect Pinecone vector store, which already has some PDFs already inside of it. So let's connect our tool into this and let's update our system message. First line is also same as the previous one. You are an AI assistant for the law firm, but with access to document-based knowledge system. Before answering, you need to retrieve relevant information from the knowledge base. In our case, that connected knowledge base is the Pinecone vector store. And we have added OpenAI's embeddings as well to convert the relevant chat input into embeddings as well. So let's go ahead and see what happens. Now let's go ahead and give a query and see what happens inside of here. Now I will add what this clause 14 say in our client agreement, and our AI agents gives us successfully that there are 3 clients available in our vector store, and I will just select as USA for now. And now as you can see, it properly gives the output as the selected agreement includes provisions related to data sharing policies, which is included in the agreement I uploaded to the vector store. Now let's talk about data scale and why this matters so much in real systems. What you're looking at here is a RAG style chatbot flow. On the left, you have the user ask question. That part looks simple, just like any chatbot interaction. But instead of sending this question straight to the app, the system first routes it to a vector store in the middle. This vector store is where all the knowledge lives. It can hold hundreds or even thousands of documents, things like policies, manuals, or internal guides. The important part is that the AI does not receive all of this data at once. Instead, when a question comes in, the vector store searches through the entire knowledge base and selects only the pieces that are relevant to the specific question. Those selected pieces are then sent to the AI, and only then does the AI generate a response. This is what makes RAG Chatbot scalable. The AI doesn't need to remember everything. It doesn't get overloaded with unnecessary information. It only sees the context it needs to answer correctly. A regular chatbot workflow cannot scale this way. There's no place to store large knowledge bases. There's no search stack, and there's no way to selectively retrieve information from thousands of documents. So as the amount of data grows, a regular chatbot starts to fall apart, while a RAG chatbot continues to work durably. That's why RAG chatbots are used in real-world systems. The way our RAG chatbot has access to all of these documents is because of this Pinecone vector store. When you open it, you can see something called the Pinecone index. This is where all your documents are stored. A single index can have a lot of documents in it. So whatever instructions you give according to here, it will go through your Pinecone index and retrieve the relevant information. To that, you'll be really accurate when the RAG chatbot is answering your questions. So on the left-hand side of our screen, we have a generic chat. Here, the user asks a question. The AI responds immediately. There's no additional content, there's no company-specific data and internal rules involved. This type of chatbot works the same way for everyone. It doesn't know how your organization operates. It doesn't understand your internal processes, policies, or workflows. So why it can answer general question, can't give accurate answers when the question depends on specific business works. Now let's move on to the right side of the screen. This represents a business-trained RAG chatbot. The flow looks similar at first. The user asks a question, but before the AI responds, it checks a company's knowledge base. The knowledge base contains things like internal policies, onboard guides, company-specific rules. The AI can then generate a response based on that information, not just general knowledge. This means the chatbot is tailored to one organization. Its answers reflect how the specific business operates, not how. So the key takeaway gives the answer. Same answers everywhere. A RAG chatbot is customized. So the neat thing about N8N is you can connect whatever you have built using your AI tools such as Lovable into here as well. So to do that, all you have to do is replace this chat receive node with the webhook node like so, and change this method into post, since you will be posting your message to the UI. So you will have to connect this with the AI agent, copy this URL, and then go back to wherever you built your chatbot and just paste it in the relevant position or like so. Now your chatbot is properly connected into your system. If you are serious about building solutions like this and you are willing to learn step by step and work on real projects, you're welcome to join our free community. Inside, we teach everything from ground up, starting from zero with practical hands-on guidance. And if you're someone who's interested in using this solution but doesn't want to dive into technical side and instead wants to move fast and scale sooner, you can also partner with us and hire our tech team to build these systems for you. Either way, the goal is the same, helping you move from ideas to real working solutions.